Hi, I'm Bee, also known as honeygarlicfishbones. Today, we are restarting our Animal Crossing New Horizons island. The theme is going to be Arcane, the League of Legends show on Netflix. It's my favorite show, even though I've never played League of Legends. And our character is going to be Jinx, because I love her. The layout of the island is going to be like the front half is Piltover and the back half is Zon. It's going to be kind of cyberpunk / steampunk themed. And this is my first time doing a themed island, so it feels very ambitious to be starting with this kind of theme because I don't know that anyone's made an Arcane-inspired island. I would love to see if someone has, though. Please send it to me. So today, in our first session, we will be picking our map, figuring out what our fruit is, just sort of like getting a lay of the land, starting the intro. And we're also going to be talking about what villagers we might want at the end of the video. And gosh, do I have a lot to say about that. We don't firmly decide them today. Trust me, we will talk about them more next time. In my previous video, I gave a little tour of my last island, Cabbage, which didn't really have a theme. It was just like my personal island that I was experimenting on. So feel free to check that out if you want to. And let's get into it. Hi, Timmy. Happy to see you too. We've all seen this. We've all been here. So I am Jinx. Yes. Oh, what's Jinx's birthday? I think it's in October. I think it might be like October 11th. Oh, the 10th. I was one day off. 10/10. Yes. So now we do the initial customizing. We're just not gonna look like Jinx at all. I guess she'd probably have this hair. And her natural hair would be brown because her eyebrows are brown and her eyes are blue. And which eyes are Jinx eyes? These ones feel kind of manic. So do these. Maybe these ones. Let's go for these. A nose shape? I feel like square kind of feels right to me. I think she might be normal smile. Really love to give her this freaking tooth out. I'm gonna give her normal. Oh, and she will have blushy cheeks. The subtle one. Okay. We'll start with that. We can certainly change it later. I wish there was like just a flat mouth. This is always a very difficult decision. Let's think. Really, the big question is where our town hall is. Like, I don't love this where it's just slightly off center. Piltover is going to be interesting because we're going to be like, it's going to be raised and then Zon is going to be ground level. So you're going to like walk into the town and I feel like there's going to be steps right away. And then you're going to be up high. Oh, but town hall can't be raised. So I guess it'll have to dip back down again. I kind of like it over here, strangely. I think we could find a way to make it work. Let's try it. Let's do it. Does this have anything to do with anything? I'm gonna say some food. We're boarding. My first island was called Saflina, and honestly, I don't remember what it was like. We're ready to get into it. It's snowy. It's so weird to be making this town when it's snowy. What's the ideal season? Oh, I was talking about this with Laura. We think that it should be spring. It should be a spring island. But the snow is pretty. Is this Pashmina? Yeah. And who are you? Rolled. Pashmina's cute. Oh, we have apples. I think I can get behind apples. They were my second choice fruit, but I don't think I feel like, especially since I had pears on cabbage, I think having apples sounds kind of fun. Right, we have to pick some spots. I guess we should put our places on the beach for now. Thank you for the tent. Oh, I always like the music when you first start out. Maybe I will drop my house here for now. Yeah, let's go here. I've never been one to put everyone on the beach when getting started. I always just drop them in to town. So it's funny to do this. All of the weeds, so many weeds. I just like immediately went, oh, I can't even pick stuff up yet. Okay. Pashmina, are you ready to live on the beach? God, we haven't talked about villagers yet. That's such an important topic of conversation. I like Pashmina's yellow eyes and blue horns. Like, she has good colors. I'll find you a spot. I'm so generous. I'll find you a great place to live. Don't worry about a thing. Once I have these guys placed, maybe we look at villagers a little bit. I'll find a spot. Bestie. It's gonna be fun decorating everyone's houses and like customizing the outside of them to also fit the vibe that we're going for in each area. Maybe like here. a little close. He'll be living kind of close to me. He's like kind of my space. Nice. Perfect. I don't have any villager ideas yet. Like there's nobody I've been like, maybe them. I guess the island warming party. We need firewood and a little snack. 10 tree branches. Investigate the apple-like items. You suspect they're real apples? Crazy. I think there will be a lot of weeds in Zon, but probably not in Piltover. Or maybe in both. It's hard to say right now. Okay, I wonder how many we have now. 10. All good. So you investigated the apples, but you didn't get any. Kind of unhelpful of you, Nook. I wonder what the odds are of Jinx starting next season in jail. I think they are very low. Like, who's gonna catch her? 6 apples. Easy peasy, Nook. You could have done it on your own. But you're welcome. What should we call it? I'm glad we're here with a plan for what we will be calling the place. Piltover does have just one L, in case you were wondering. I wonder what they're gonna say. Rocks a lot? All right. We didn't even talk about anybody else's ideas. Okay, resident representative, thanks so much, wow. This is now, I think, the 3rd game I've played as Jinxin. I was Jinx in Baldur's Gate 3, and I was Jinx in my first time playing Cyberpunk 2077, and I made all of my decisions based on them. Also, their little drinks are so cute. Apple juice. I love the red straws. Never settled on an island before. It's gonna be rad. Nookie, I would like to take a short nap. Maybe I'll go do that. Sweet dreams, Jinx. Thank you, Nookie. Rest. I'm ready to make a chaos island. KK! Jinx, are you in there? Wants to discuss something with me? Okay, waking me up, Tom. I'd say I'm Tom Nook neutral, generally. It's kind of a long nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept for that long. All right, he's got some more stuff for us. A phone? Ah, our bill. Always the best moment in an Animal Crossing game. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and your Nook phone. Which was a gift, was it not? 49,800 bells. We don't have any bells. We just broke out of prison, Nook. What, do you think we have money? Luckily, I feel like it never takes very long to get this initial part done. We are free from the clutches of tutorial. At least some of them. Simple workbench. Ah, I don't know how to do that yet. Found something for me. A hat. A tulip hat. Perfect for Piltover. Let's check it out. Huh. Yep, we're gonna wear this. Thank you very much. Too bad our little pigtails don't still stick out though. Oh, we gotta check out all our apps. 500 miles already. About that workshop. Yes, please. I would love to. Ah, he's free right now. Imagine showing up for a workshop and them just being like, let's do it right now. I would feel a lot of pressure. Gather materials, follow recipe. So we gotta go get some branches. Luckily they are plentiful on this island right now. So now we can learn this workbench recipe. DIY recipes. We have so little right now. Okay, campfire, workbench, net. Easy peasy. Hello, little guy. I'll take a look at what they've got. I forget that they sell anything at the beginning. So we've checked that stuff out. I guess now we just gotta work on mile earning, unfortunately. It's kind of tedious. But first, why don't we look at potential villager people? Maybe I can just like pull up a list of all villagers, but God, there's so many. How will we ever decide? List of all ACNH villagers. I'm thinking right now that we'll have like 10 villagers for in total, obviously, but 5 for Zon and 5 for Piltover. But if Jinx is going to be living in Zon, I could see us doing 4 people in Zon and 6 in Piltover. I guess it just depends on who we see that we like. Beardo is kind of giving Piltover, honestly. He's got the right vibe, doesn't he? With the facial hair and the blue. Laura has Beardo and she loves him. So, like, it would feel kind of weird to have him because she already has him. I'm not here to copy. Bella is looking kind of like a Zonite. Like, I think a lot of people could live in Piltover. The Piltover vibe is like educated, wealthy, put together, classy, and then Zon, you know, more of the criminal sort. And I feel like maybe we should kind of pick based on color too. God, there's just so many, like how do you even go through such a list? Okay, this is helpful. Snooty and Uchis for Piltover and Smug and Lazy for Zon. Yeah, that does make sense. Whitney's very pretty. I could see Whitney being in Piltover. Maybe we just need to make like an obscenely long list to start with and then we'll pair back. Honestly, the wolves, iconic. Love the wolves. Like Wolfgang, kind of giving. Zon. But do we need 2 wolves? I don't know. Maybe we come back to that. Tasha, like I've never seen this squirrel. Who are you? God, Tabby. Stinky. Is Stinky giving Zon? I could get Zell back, Laura, but I don't know that Zell is like... I guess Zell would live in Piltover because he's kind of a little rich boy. I don't think we need him. There's so many options. Shino's very cool. And Sasha, but I don't know that either of them are like perfect. Ooh, Roscoe would probably be good for Zon. Very creepy with the red eyes. Giving Uchiha, am I right? Like if Sasuke was a villager, would he not be Roscoe? Robot. There aren't robots really in Arcane, so I don't know about having the robot villagers. Oh, Portia? Maybe it's just because she's wearing this outfit, but she calls you a ruffian. Like that's perfect. She's a snooty dog. Okay, maybe Portia's a need. Raymond. God, I don't know about that. Like where would Raymond live? Imagine trying to get Raymond. Like getting any of the cats is so hard. Pietro. I love Pietro, but I guess he doesn't make the most sense here. Petrie is kind of good. Giving Science, giving Victor a little bit. You're also snooty. Let's add her for now. Petrie. I could see Peggy being in Piltover, but again, she's somebody that Laura already has. Not here to come for all your villagers, Laura. Oh, I do really like Pashmina, she's cool. Olivia is kind of giving Piltover, but now we've got 2 snooty villagers on the list. Let's go check what Whitney was. I feel like maybe she's Uchi. Oh, she's also snooty. Oh God. Welcome to Snooty Island, everybody. Oh my, Laura, I didn't even realize you also have Pashmina. I forgot. I don't think about her as much being from your island. You've got good villagers. It's fine. It's fine, but I don't want to copy all of them. I don't know if I had to pick between Portia and Whitney. I'd probably go Portia. Okay, Whitney, I'm cutting you for the moment. Cutting you for the moment. Very sorry. It really wants me to have Rilla. Do you see this? It's like, take her, please. And Roscoe was cranky. Muffy is suggested. Oh, and Lopez? Zell's brother. True. Lopez, where would Lopez be living? I'm not sure. I don't know which one I would stick him in. Leopold? Smug? Piltover? Oh, Lionel also. But I think Leopold gives Piltover more than Lionel. Right now, we have Portia and Leopold in Piltover, Roscoe and Petrie in Zon. We're gonna see how we continue to feel about that. I was wondering if we would find any villagers that kind of give the same vibes that characters in Arcane do, but I don't know. Oh, Ione is so beautiful. Everyone blue, I'm just like, maybe Piltover, but blue isn't a vibe, it's just a color. I could see Greta. Oh, but she's snooty. We have enough snooty. So we have cranky, snooty, smug. So maybe let's sort by Uchi. Ideally, we'd have like 1 person from every villager type. Why is Rilla in here 3 times? I have some questions. It's true that I don't have a blue villager for Piltover yet. That's a good point, Laura. I just keep noticing them and thinking about them. Muffy is goth, but I don't know that goth qualifies her as being a Zonite specifically. Rilla again, geez Louise. I don't know that any of these villagers are like really shouting at me, really screaming at me. Diva's kind of giving Zon to me. Look at her, she looks very creepy. Her eyeballs. Fuchsia could also be in Zon. With her pierced ears, I feel like she's kind of got the vibes. Okay, why don't we skip Uchi for now? We'll come back. Let's see if there are any jocks that we like. Rilla. Like this has to be a glitch. Buck looks like he would be in Zon. But we already have Horseman Roscoe. Or Cobb. Cobb is very creepy looking. Green with yellow glasses, goodness. Though does Cobb have like a similar vibe to Petrie? We're looking at a different villager type. Is everyone going to have to be snooty in my town? Maybe. Let's go to Peppy. Again, the Rilla spam. Let's see if we can find anybody here we like. Okay, I was thinking that Bella kind of gives Zon, but we already have a mouse in Zon. Chai kind of has a Piltover vibe, but with her like silly teacup head. And she's not that hard to get because we would just use the Animal Crossing cards, which I think we have. Petrie is Heimerdinger and Cobb is Creepy Zon Scientist. You like Chai? Okay. Why don't we stick Chai in for now then? So then right now, Piltover would be Leopold, Chai, and Portia. I could also see Felicity being in Piltover. I always feel like I know all of the villagers in this game, but then I surprise myself with them. Shino? Maybe Zon? I do kind of just like Shino. Let's see. So right now in Zon we have Roscoe and Petrie. Roscoe, Petrie, and Shino. That's like kind of a nice grouping. I think I might have liked Felicity better than I like Chai. Why, you ask, Laura? I don't know. Vibes alone. We haven't looked at normal yet, which is the kind of villager I usually have the most of. Alice is cute. Chelsea's creepy, kind of. Like, look at the way she stares. She is not smiling. Not even a little. And Coco? Terrifying. Oh, Ione is so beautiful. I'm looking again, reminding myself. Chai does have a literal teapot on her head, okay? I can't disagree. Tia also has that same kind of vibe. Let's see, how many do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who is this man? Marlo? Who are you? I could see Octavian being from Zon as well. I kind of like that. Let's add Octavian for now. Seeing some begging for Marlo in the chat. His catchphrase is gabish. Marlo, interesting suggestion. I'm looking at him. I am looking. Again, I've never seen him before. So what? Then Piltover would be Portia, Leopold, Chai, and Marlo. I don't know that I feel struck by Marlo. What kind of like person are we missing? We have like sweet girl who loves tea. I think Portia's giving Caitlin, personally. Leopold, he's giving like a Heimerdinger. I don't know what Marlo would be. He's just a detective. So I'm liking those first three as Pilties. Who's gonna round out our Piltover group? A jock villager? Oh, we don't have any jocks, do we? It's always funny to me that Dom is a jock villager. He's so cute. A lot of the jock villagers feel more Zon to me. Like, I could see Stinky being from Zon or Cobb. I guess you're right that we could have a scientist duo, one in Piltover and one in Zon, and then it would kind of feel like they're at war with each other. I would probably put Petrie in Piltover and Cobb in Zon. You know what? Maybe we do it, and then I'm not keeping Marlo. I'm sorry, Marlo. So then we just need one more for each. I want someone else for Zon who's like kind of a bright color. Like we have Octavian who's red, and we have Cobb who's green. It'd be fun if we had someone who was like kind of purple. Could have Static. Is that too many crankies? Rattle. Rattle could be in Zon. He's kind of sickly. And Ione for Piltover. Ione is just really pretty. Rattle and Cobb, I feel like they would be best friends and in cahoots with each other. I don't know if we're having too much scientist vibe here, but like I don't hate it. We can also change things later. This is sort of tentative. So then Piltover would be Portia, Petrie, Leopold, Chai, and Ione. Maybe we go with this for now and then I'll like keep thinking about it in my spare time, because it's not like we're gonna get any of these people today. This is like a good place to start. We have some ideas. We know where we're starting. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned, we're gonna have lots more Animal Crossing content on here. I'm planning on this being a long series. You get to see every little bit of me making this island, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Bye!